Welcome back to Constitutional. In this video, we will be talking about the 19th Amendment. One of the main aspects of the 19th Amendment was to curtail the power of the executive president and the term of office of the executive president. This amendment also, among other things, paved the way for right of information, a prominent feature in a democratic environment. Further, the reversal of the 18th Amendment of the Constitution and thereby bringing the Independent Constitutional Council and Commission too were considered one of the main features of the 19th Amendment. The 19th Amendment curtailed the term of office of the President for 5 years and also reintroduced the restriction of maximum 2 terms in office for a president. This is by amending Article 31, and now it reads as, "No person who shall be twice elected to the office of President by the people shall be qualified thereafter to be elected to such office by the people." This amendment not only curtailed the period in office, but prevented any president being re-elected over 2 occasions, thereby paving the way for a change without having the same person being reappointed. Further, the president was made answerable to Parliament by introducing Article 33A, in which it reads as, "The president shall be responsible to Parliament for the due exercise, performance and discharge of his powers, duties and functions under the Constitution and any written law, including the law for the time being relating to the public security." The 19th Amendment also paved the way for citizens to challenge under Article 126 of the Constitution, which is fundamental rights. This is a very important aspect provided, and it scrutinized the powers of the President, where now the President shall be answerable if any such fundamental right violations of citizens are made. This amendment also by the introduction of the following article, i.e., the President shall, on the advice of the Prime Minister, appoint from among members of Parliament ministers to be in charge of ministries so determined, curtailed the powers of the President to act on his own in appointing cabinet ministers. Instead, now such appointment needed to be done in consultation of the Prime Minister. This would give a control and a responsibility to the Prime Minister as well, which would be a very important feature for a smooth functioning of the cabinet. Introduction of the Constitutional Council restricted the powers of the President for such appointments made by the President as the chairman or a member of any of the commissions, such as A. the Election Commission, B. the Public Service Commission, C. the National Police Commission, D. the Audit Service Commission, E. the Human Rights Commission of Sri Lanka, F. the Commission to investigate allegations of bribery or corruption, G. the Finance Commission, H. the Delimitation Commission, and I. the National Procurement Commission. The said amendment strengthened the independence of such commissions, thereby bringing independence to discharge the duties performed by such commissions. Further appointments to the key positions such as the Chief Justice and the judges of Supreme Court, the President and the judges of the Court Appeal, the members of the Judicial Service Commission, other than the Chairman, the Attorney General, the Auditor General, the Inspector General of Police, the Parliamentary Commissioner for Administration, or known as Ombudsman, and the Secretary General of the Parliament, needed to be approved by Council upon a recommendation made to the Council by the President. This gives control where the President is supposed to not take his own decision in such appointments, but to act on recommendations by the Constitutional Council. By bringing this amendment, it has further enhanced democratic values in society. The introduction of right to information, which reads as, "Every citizen shall have the right of access to any information as provided for by law, being information that is required for the exercise or protection of a citizen's right held by," indicates a healthy feature in a democratic country. This helps the citizen to obtain information that would help citizens to scrutinize certain acts of the government, thereby maintaining transparency in the affairs carried out by the government. However, there is an exception for this where information in regard to interests of national security, territorial integrity, or public safety, etc., will not be made available due to obvious reasons. All in all, the above are some of the important amendments introduced through the 19th Amendment, which can be termed as some of the important changes that had been made to the Constitution in the recent past.